summertime.
Hey! Summertime. Real soft. I'm with late.
Alright, what's going on everyone? Obviously I'm on foot right now, so you might hear a little bit of birds chirping in the background and footprints, because obviously, like I said, relocated out of London, so just to let everyone know, yeah, out in the sticks. Anyway, forget all that. Let's just talk about what's happened. I don't know if everyone's seen it. It's where Bernard Hopkins is obviously speaking to Demetrius Andrade, or the call him Boo Boo. Yeah, now, let's just run through. He has so much valid points about Andrade, which is funny. I've been talking about this when it comes to Andrade and also when it comes to Terence Crawford. Now, these two guys are real talented fighters, real fighters, yeah, that will cause a lot of people in the division problems in the divisions. That's why you see Errol Spence ain't really giving that much attention to Crawford. Well, the whole thing with Canelo, isn't it? So obviously where Bernard Hopkins is saying that, listen, you got the skill set, you are a risk, yeah. You need to start stalking these men to literally, they're gonna have to fight you, yeah. And it's funny you saying that. It's funny saying that because that is the real truth. Because Andrade is a real talent, yeah. Cool, and you know, as I say, I wish Hopkins, a big shout out to Hopkins, yeah. Obviously, just giving man the guidance and all that kind of stuff there from a vet. Obviously, talking because Andrade is a real talented opponent, but no, it's like, what am I getting out of it? He's not a big name, he's a big wrestler reward. So yeah, he needs to start really making a name for himself. And unfortunately, we're living in an era where fighters don't fight each other. Yeah, there's always, like I said, there's always these kind of excuses. Like Errol Spence talking about he will go up, he'd be willing to fight Canelo. Obviously, yeah, like I said, selling his all. But you got some problems in the welterweight division. You need to finish up first before you're talking about going up to fight Canelo. But like I said, we know what that's for, innit? Selling your all. But let's just keep it straight 100, yeah? Now, the advice that Hopkins is giving Andrade, how much would he actually take on board? Because like I said, Andrade he's not really a trash talker. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, obviously he spoke up in the press conference, the post-fight press conference. But yeah, it's just people don't want to fight him. Like I say, because he's problems. He is problems. And to be honest with you, he's a guy that could beat Canelo if he can keep his consistency going. Like, because he starts off real quick. Yeah, he's light on his feet. But yeah, he just needs to get his name out there, and which is a real shame because he's a real talent. And yeah, it's the same thing. Hopkins, please. Obviously, I don't know if you're gonna hear this, but please go out and say the same thing to Crawford. You got to chase these fights. Yeah, you know you'll fight your fighters, but you need to talk up because you're not talking, you ain't getting nowhere. Unfortunately, this is the era, this is the life that we're living in right now. Yeah. So the fact that obviously those things is out of your character, then the more you're not talking, the more I don't need to worry. And what Hopkins is saying is completely true. You've got to be a serial stalker. Yeah. Prime example. Let me run this back years ago. Now, obviously, I don't know whether Briggs was on a payroll or what. I don't know. But prime example, all right? If everyone could go back and remember Shannon Briggs, when Shannon Briggs was trolling Vladimir Klitschko to a point that, people wanted to see the fight. Yeah? Anywhere Klitschko goes, Briggs, let's go, Jam. Let's go, like get him in the gym, got him in the restaurant, saw him doing some mad thing on a pool in a lake. Like the amount of things, yeah, that Shannon Briggs was doing. Now, obviously, I don't know whether, like I said, I know there's things that, oh yeah, Shannon Briggs was on a payroll or whatever. But I was like, it was to a point that because of the entertainment, yeah, and the amount of stuff that Briggs was doing to Klitschko, everyone wanted to go like, no, yo, we've got to see this fight. We've got to see this fight. Klitschko, obviously, listen, look, Shannon's he's deadly for 2 rounds, isn't it, max? But past 2 rounds, obviously the fight's done for him. But as far as the fight itself goes, it's a fight that I'm pretty sure people would be entertaining to watch because the stuff was going viral. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, obviously, look, Crawford and Andrade, they're not really that kind of character. And to be honest with you, Eddie Hearn, and that's one thing about Eddie Hearn, yeah. Like I said, obviously I know you're protecting your cash cow. Now you got Canelo. Now you're on some different tip. Because prior to having Canelo, you was talking about Andrade. Oh yeah, Andrade to become undisputed. And you know what? And shout out to Clarissa Shields because it's actually true. Yeah. Andrade had the last belt in the middleweight division. Canelo went and moved up. Now, I'm not going to go out there and say that he's ducked him, but it's just funny how certain things just slip under the radar. That's what I just find a bit, yeah, it's a bit funny, isn't it? How certain things can just slip under the radar and nothing be said about that. Now, yeah, I really hope, yeah, Andrade gets a big fight this year. Now, obviously I know there's talks about, I think there was talks about him fighting Eubank Jr. Yeah, you know what? Like, big shout out to Eubank Jr. obviously for taking the fight, if it goes ahead. But Andrade, yeah, nobody wants to fight him. That's the honest truth. He's in the who needs you. Like, he's got a belt and he's still in the who needs me club. Prime example. Look at Jamal Charlo. Yeah, Jamal Charlo's a prime example. Man literally said, yeah, Andrade and Benavidez ain't got nothing to offer him. But Andrade, he's got a unification belt. And you see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, he needs to speak up. He just needs to speak up. He needs to do the whole trolling him. Obviously, not to the Briggs level, but like wherever, like, yo, people want to see him fight. People want to see that fight. He needs to be under his skin, literally. That's yeah, to a point that, yeah, that, you know what, because obviously, look, it will come a point where people are going to be saying, oh yeah, you know, Canelo's ducking Andrade. Canelo's ducking Andrade. Do you get what I'm saying? Yo, we want to see the Andrade fight. You get what I'm saying? As a prime example, like I said, I've been saying years and years and years, yeah? Well, not years, but since Crawford went up to the welterweight division, he's got to come with that same energy. Yo, Spence, what are you saying? Yeah, stop running, stop ducking. Yeah, the couple of little spurts that, look, prime example, if you go back to when Crawford and Spence met up, I can't remember what show it was, and the way Crawford, obviously he caught Spence, and yeah, he put it on Spence. He put it on Spence, and you can clearly see Spence's body language, like, why fight you when I could go the easy route? Yeah, I could go fight Danny Garcia, I could fight Sean Porter. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah? Yo, you don't want to fight me, don't fight me. Yeah? You're ducking. And now, like, it's just, wow, it's a madness, man. It's just like, I can't believe we're just living in this era where fighters don't want to fight each other. Yeah? Like, the guys that out there really want to take on opponents. For an example, Anthony Joshua and Dylan White. All right, but then again, saying that, if you look at Dylan White's been on Deontay Wilder's ass, and yeah, that's everyone. Well, if you're a guy who's got common sense, and you can clearly see that Wilder does not want no part of Dylan White. Yeah, if you don't believe that, then you know what? Oh well, you know, we offered him, if he fight Ortiz, you got to beat Ortiz, and then you fight me next. No. Then I'll give you the fight. Yeah, there's I call put that in contract and he'll do it. Now you know what? Instead, I'm gonna freeze you out for 2 years. Yeah, that's all I've got in it. So yeah, all I'm saying is, look, Andrade, and Crawford, you both need to speak up, man. You both need to speak up. Yeah, unfortunately, because it's like you guys are not really living up to your full potential, and we know why. Because you're in the who needs them club. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all I've got. Big shout out to Bernard Hopkins, obviously speaking to Andrade, talking to him, saying, yo, you need to be a serial stalker, to a point that the security don't want to let Andrade into the building. You start moving like that, people start talking. But like I said, it's hard because if that's not your character, how can? Yeah, it's a mad one. But yeah. Oh yeah, just to let everyone know, I'm not going out like saying that Canelo's ducking Andrade, but Canelo really doesn't say they don't want the fight, but obviously I know they've been chasing each other for a couple of years, but so Andrade's been chasing Canelo, hoping to land the unification, but obviously for whatever reasons it doesn't happen. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's Canelo doesn't really need Andrade. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's all. It's just Andrade, man. You need to just come out and show, yo, start calling these people out on their BS, like trashing them in interviews, like and rolling up to the prime example, like rolling up to the fights. Yo, when we're gonna get this fight? You get start putting it on. Start putting it on them. Like that's and I'm not even talking about. Maybe you might not even get the Canelo. Yeah, you got to do the same thing with Triple G. Do it with Jamal Charlo. Yeah, just get at them. Get at them. Like, and I know it's unfortunately the life that we're living right now. You just need to make a name for yourself, and hopefully that it becomes a thing where the boxing, the hardcore boxing fans, and hopefully it can land to the casual fans where, yo, we want to see this fight. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. You don't tell me your thoughts. As Elijah fan, like, share, subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comment box, and until the next one, stay blessed everyone, all right? Cool.
Summertime, roof soft. I'm with Late.